Good day everyone. Today we'll be having a closer look at the many battle system changes Stormblood has brought to player versus player in Final Fantasy XIV, including the complete overhaul of job actions and the ability to gain experience while participating. Historically, player versus player was a very unintuitive facet of the game. Players were required to collect different types of equipment to optimize their stats, and regular job actions often proved difficult to balance. With the arrival of Stormblood, many of the original PvP system's shortcomings were addressed, and it has now become more accessible than ever. Firstly, players can now participate in PvP as early as level 30, and upon entering any PvP-specific areas, your character's attributes will be automatically adjusted to fixed values based on your job, regardless of level. Additionally, equipment will no longer have any bearing on your stats, similar to how it functions in Palace of the Dead, now only affecting your outwardly appearance. For those familiar with how PvP used to work, action points and enhancements have also been removed. Although it's still possible to level up your PvP rank, it will no longer have any effect on your combat abilities. These changes allow players to jump straight into the action, and on equal footing against other participants. The combat system itself has also received major adjustments, in order to accommodate a more skill-oriented type of play, and no longer relies on chance-based elements. This means auto-attacking, blocking, parrying, critical hits, and direct hits no longer function in PvP. Moreover, regular PvE actions cannot be used in player versus player. Instead, the focus has shifted to strictly mastering the usage of your PvP actions, which are split into three categories. Firstly, the set of actions exclusive to your job, or job actions. While many of them retain similar names to their original counterparts, make sure to revisit them one by one, as they are very likely to behave differently in PvP. Secondly, we have the additional actions, shared across jobs. Players can choose up to 2 additional actions to help supplement their particular playstyle. And lastly, a set of passive effects known as traits, which are also shared across jobs. Up to 3 can be active at a time, and will provide small bonuses to your character in PvP areas. Of course, to accommodate the complete separation of actions, PvP-exclusive hotbars have also been made available, and will automatically activate upon entering any relevant areas, so you don't need to worry about making room in your regular hotbars. To encourage players to participate in the new and revisited PvP, experience is now also rewarded, in addition to wolf marks and tombstones. While the amount is not insignificant, it becomes quite generous past level 60, turning into a very appealing alternative for leveling, especially for DPS jobs who otherwise struggle with long dungeon queues. All things considered, the developers have clearly put a lot of work into making PvP more fun and accessible, so if you've ever considered trying your hand at it, now is the time. And if you've yet to finish your Garo achievement grind, why not do it while leveling? But until then, this has been Grail, and I hope to see you in the front lines.